r/AskReddit by Redmond ETS. What are the best last words in history? The almost final words of writer Roald Dahl were, "You know, I'm not frightened. It's just that I will miss you all so much," to his family. After appearing to fall unconscious, the nurse then injected him with morphine to ease his passing, and he said his actual last words. Now, fuck. Just before hanging, French aristocrat Marquis de Favras read his death warrant and commented, "I see that you have made 3 spelling errors." They couldn't hit an elephant at this distance. Union General John Sidgwick. I'm well done on this side. Turn me over. St. Lawrence, while being burned to death on a gridiron. There is an apocryphal story about the last words of jazz drummer Buddy Rich. As he was being prepped for surgery, the nurse asked him if there was anything he was allergic to. He replied, "Yeah, country music." He never recovered from the surgery and died a couple weeks later. If anyone has a message for the devil, tell me now, for I shall be seeing him shortly. Lavinia Fisher, the first female serial killer in the United States. On his deathbed, Spanish Prime Minister Ramon María Narváez was asked to forgive his enemies, to which he replied, "I don't need to forgive my enemies. I have had them all shot. I have offended God and mankind, because my work did not reach the quality it should have." Leonardo da Vinci. A 17-year-old Yugoslavian girl, Lipa Radic, was caught fighting the Nazis. As they hung a noose around her neck, they offered her a reprieve if she were to give up her co-conspirators. She responded by telling them she was not a traitor, and that they would reveal themselves when they avenged her death. Lady, you shot me. Sam Cooke upon having been shot by some lady. Oscar Wilde. My wallpaper and I are fighting a duel to the death. One or the other of us must go. Whatever Einstein said in German, when his nurse didn't speak it. The fact that we will never know is kinda tragic yet kinda cool. Found this online. However, according to his secretary, Helen Dukas, Einstein's last words were spoken in German and he said, "Ich liege den Hunden in Schicksals, dass ich nicht beeinflussen kann. Ich mach mir aber keine Illusionen mehr." Which translates to, "I am at the mercy of fate and have no control over it." Almost. That translates more to, "I am at the mercy of a fate I have no control over. I'm not lying to myself anymore." If you translate it literally, it says, "I lay in the hands of a fate that I cannot influence. I am no longer under any illusions." Source, am German. I'm going out now. I may be some time. Lawrence Oates, on an Antarctic expedition, just before leaving the tent during a blizzard to sacrifice himself and give the other explorers a better chance at survival. More weight. Giles Corey, as he was pressed to death for refusing to confess to witchcraft. My mom woke up for a moment toward the end, saw the people gathered to say goodbye, and her last words were, "Holy shit." Edgar Vitor Rota, Kongen har fått oss väl. Or in English, "There is fat around my heart, the king has fed us well." Said by Tormod Kolbruneskald, as he pulled an arrow out of his heart and saw fat on the arrowhead. Put that bloody cigarette out. Saki, just before being killed by a sniper in the trenches in World War I. Let's roll. Todd Beamer, on board United Airlines Flight 93, September 11th. I find Marie Antoinette's last words to be very tragic. On her way to the block, she accidentally trod on the executioner's foot and said, "Pardon me, sir, I did not mean to do it. I am about to, or I am going to, die." Either expression is acceptable. Dominique Bauhaus, priest, essayist, critic, and grammarian. Thomas Jefferson still lives. President John Adams, unaware that Thomas Jefferson had died a few hours earlier. Don't let it end like this. Tell them I said something. Who was this? This is my favorite so far. Pancho Villa, I believe. A general in the Mexican Revolution. Cop killer George Apple at the time of his execution in the electric chair, the 9th of August, 1928. Well gentlemen, you are about to see a baked apple. Sort of like murderer James French's last words before getting the electric chair. How about this for a headline for tomorrow's paper? French fries. Cole Panzram. When asked for any last words, he responded, "Yes. Hurry it up, you Hoosier bastard. I could kill a dozen men while you're screwing around." Archimedes was doing some maths in the sand during the Battle of Syracuse in 212 BC, when a Roman soldier messed up his drawings. Archimedes' last words were, "Do not disturb my circles," before he was stabbed to death by the soldier. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more. Have a nice evening. Tell your friends about me.